Beamy, 6-foot, athletic, wide-shouldered, avid backpacker. Decided to go up this notoriously hard trail alone in North Carolina one afternoon because I think I'm tough. Park my truck on the side of the highway. I locked up the truck and hoped for the best. Start my way up the trailhead, and it's really beautiful. Tons of low spots and false peaks dotted with heavy foliage. Catch a salamander along the way and put him in my pocket because he's my salamander bro. Trail's getting significantly harder as I reach what should be my destination. Yet another false peak. I'm about 5 miles in at this point, and the sun will set in an hour. Check to see if Salamander Bro is still in my front pocket, and he looks up at me. Somehow, autistically decide that I won't be a bitch, and I owe it to the salamander to finish this trek. About 20 minutes later, I finally reach the top, and it's truly beautiful. Tons of rolling mountains and some jagged peaks. Rain clouds also coming in, so it adds to an awesome aesthetic. Feels great, man. Scarf down 2 cliff bars and some water, take some great pictures, and decide it's time to book it down the trail with my flashlight because it's getting fairly dark, and I know it'll be very dark once I hit the woods. Start down the trail with the salamander still in tow. About 2 miles back down this trail, it's now pitch black, and my flashlight is the only source of light I have. Start whistling Yankee Doodle the rest of the way to comfort myself. I don't usually get spooked in the woods, but something's off about this place. 10 minutes, I come upon a small dip in the trail, and I stop whistling to check on the salamander. 10 minutes, I come upon a small dip in the trail, and I stop whistling to check on the salamander. As soon as I stop, I hear someone whistling behind me for a second. It sounds exactly like the same tune I was whistling. Immediately spin around with my flashlight and yell, but there's no one there. Decide that if someone was there whistling with me, I'd probably scared them by yelling at them. Yell again. Anyone else coming down over the hump with me? Silence. I figured it was a slight echo in the small valley, and the darkness was spooking me out. I looked down at my front pocket, and Salamander Bro is nowhere to be seen. Bummed out, but it's whatever. I'm still riding the high from making it up the whole trail. I make it through the dip and over another hump into the next and final dip in the trail. At this point, I'm sore and dirty from the strenuous 9-miler. Go to sit on a log off to the right side of the trail because I need to adjust my boots since they're wet and are giving me blisters. Start hearing barking off the trail into the woods. High-pitched barking and sometimes whimpering about 40 feet from me in the darkness. Heard them bark enough to know that this was not a coyote and had to be a Chihuahua or a Yorkie or something. A small Chihuahua or Yorkie off trail wouldn't normally raise any alarms because people take their dogs out all the time. But I'm at least 3 miles into a deep wilderness at about 9 p.m. on a sparsely traveled trail with no one else coming up or down the mountain. My first reaction is to go help this lost dog because I've got a soft spot in my heart for those fluffy boys. I start to step off the trail to scoop up this lost doggo, but then get this massive chill down my spine. Something doesn't feel right about this at all. Come to the realization that the likelihood of a small house dog getting lost out here is extremely low, and going off the trail at all into the rugged woods in pitch-black darkness is a death wish. turn right, and jog all the way out to my truck. And nope, out of there. To this day, I think something was trying to lure me out there off the trail.